Hello, gentle souls. This is a what to expect for August reading. Let's go ahead and get started. As you may have noticed, if you're a regular to my channel, I got a new table. Love it. It's amazing. Makes me happy. Looks good on camera. I had an interruption while I was doing your reading the first time around. Yeah, so rather than, going back over the cards that were there, I just put it back in the deck, and we're going to start fresh and new. I'm also not using oracle cards for this reading. I just don't feel like Spirit wants and or needs them. So let's just get right in, shall we? What should pile number one expect for August? We've got the Ace of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Eight of Cups. We've got the Tower, big energy right there, as well as the Nine of Cups. What is going on here? There's a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings. There's a lot going on, especially with how cup heavy these cards are. And looking at the way I've laid them out, they kind of almost look like a cup or a chalice or something. There is space in your life now that is ready to be filled. Judging by the Eight of Cups here, you've left something behind, and you're ready to replace it with something new. Like this Ace of Cups energy, ready for something new to fill your cup. The Page of Swords. It could indicate like a messenger, because I'm thinking of a phone call. But also there's like this progression of the 8 going to the 9. So you're walking away from something that no longer serves you into something that makes you feel emotionally content. Let's see what this card is poking out. This is the Ace of Swords. This could be some sort of truth or realization, perhaps. And the sword and the ace is the sword that the page is holding in this card. New information, that is something that you could be receiving that helps guide you in the right direction. It steers you to a different course. That's something that can happen with the Tower. It's almost always some big, unplanned, unexpected thing that happens that makes you change direction or change the course of your life in some way, shape, or another. I'm usually not like a pull of cards from the top of the deck kind of person. I just like to let them fall out as they may, but I really want to see what these are. There's 4 of them. What do we have here? We have the 3 of Wands. We've got the 9 of Swords. Something is making you anxious or stressing you out. We've also got the Nine of Pentacles. I guess you want to come out, even though this is just the bottom of the deck energy. We've also got the Ten of Wands here as well. Interesting. And the Ace of Pentacles. So we've got 3 aces on the table. Interesting. And it's okay. Now the table is unbalanced. There's something off kilter in the energy. Yeah, with the this Three of Wands means that you could be expecting something, with the Nine of Swords anxiously awaiting to see the results of something, to see how your plan plays out. The Two of Wands and, oh my god, the Two and Three of Wands, there's so much to them. I've been reading tarot for like the past 4 or 5 years or something like that, and heavily in-depth reading tarot, learning about it. I've been exposed to it throughout my life. But anywho, the Three and Two of Wands are those weird kind of mystery cards, for me, probably a lot of other people too. But the Two of Wands, because if you're not quite in the know, they can almost seem to mean the same thing. But the Two of Wands is planning something, and the Three of Wands is waiting to see how those plans pan out. Yes, and it is making you anxious. It might have an unexpected result, whatever these plans are that you've set out in motion. But it started from a good, solid, strong base, a good foundation. Because the Nine of Pentacles, it's this figure, she's built all of this on her own. She has created this solid foundation. And we have 2 nines here on this side. 9, 9. Hearing 18, that's, if you get 2 nines, obviously. Oh, there's 3 actually, because we have the Nine of Cups up here as well. Also, I apologize for this horrid angle. New table, do not have a new stand for my phone. I might get a camera, who knows, but it's coming one step at a time, right? Interesting. Yeah, there is an imbalance, and I'm feeling I'm hearing there's going to be an imbalance until this happens. But perhaps that's why the Tower is here also. If something is unbalanced, it's not steady. That's interesting though, because that's a contradictory energy, because with the Nine of Pentacles here, and then with the Tower, yeah, you have something strong and then it falls. But I guess that is the Tower. You think that you've built something on stable, solid ground or solid foundation, and then it's not quite what you thought, or surprise, or something you weren't expecting, and it falls over. Interesting. Kind of want to pull more cards to look more into the side over here. Apologies, that was my washer. Anyway, Oh, we have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. So perhaps there isn't really anything to. This could literally just be fears and concerns. So perhaps this all works out way better than you ever planned or anticipated or expected. I'm hearing the phrase like much ado about nothing. And after that, there's the Chariot. So yeah, like something that you have built, put together. Um, these solid plans, they might actually be okay. Yeah, yeah. That is one of the themes of the swords is all of these thoughts and fears and concerns. If you're not careful, they can lead you astray. The mind is a powerful thing, but you have to learn how to use it to your benefit rather than to your detriment, as it can steer you wrong. I'm sensing here that on this, I know I'm supposed to pull cards about this, but on this side, there is some sort of big opportunity. The Nine of Pentacles usually symbolizes an opportunity to me. It's, yeah, because this Seven of, or not Seven, where am I? Come back. This Ten of Wands doesn't feel quite as heavy like as it is. Like it's not feeling negative. It's more like coloring the story. So something big has caused you to move, causing this shift. We have two instances of like shifting energy, and whatever it is will or was it's bringing you satisfaction. Tell me more. Okay, all right. Well, Chariot wanted to come out. I talked about it, and it was like, "Let me back on the table. How dare you?" We do have the Three of Cups. That is a celebration with other people, community, bonding, sisterhood. Of the Traveling Pants, I heard. Maybe that movie is important to somebody. No judgment. We've got the Page of Wands. Got 2 pages over here now. We've also got the Six of Swords. Yeah, it's 2 instances of moving on from something. As well as the Seven of Swords. Chariot's gonna go over here. Can you see that? I don't know if y'all can see that. Hold up. Wait a minute. No, I feel like something's gonna go there. We're gonna leave that space open, but well, the Chariot's here. I will work on camera angles at some point. Yeah, I feel like another card is gonna go over there soon. That's yeah. I just talked about that, making space in your life for new and important, refreshing things to come in. I almost want to put this here. It's like kind of out of the frame, but perhaps that is symbolic, emblematic of the energy here. Yeah, you are. You're moving things around. You're shifting things around in your life to make room, to make space for these things. What are they? Now I have to know. I've made all the space, and perhaps Mercury just finished being retrograde, or it just went direct on the 23rd. And on the 27th, Saturn went retrograde. And I'm a big fan of Vedic astrology. When planets go retrograde, especially Saturn, you are reaping the karma of everything that you've done while that planet was direct. So in that sense, I definitely feel like a scythe or like sickle type of energy with Saturn, especially because it's also about time and effort and everything. And so as the pendulum of Saturn's transit oscillates through the cosmos, when it's direct, it's recording things, and then as it comes back on the backswing, when it goes retrograde, then the results of your actions, what's been recorded on your ledger of deeds, so to speak, that is when those outcomes show up. So what have you been up to while Saturn has been direct? If you're here, I'm hoping good things, because you... Oh, and then also we did have Venus conjunct K2 in Leo. So you could have been cutting things out of your life, bad relationships, perhaps, or other things, depending on what house Leo is in your chart. So, if it were like in your 6th house, for example, you could have, left your job and gone to a new one. If Leo falls in your 9th house, you could have had a shift in your philosophies on life, your worldview, your spirituality, religion, things like that. Big changes, the very much the tearing down of things to rebuild again anew. Oh, and then for those of you that don't know Vedic astrology, K2 is the South Node. Yeah, I am a sidereal 13 sign Vedic girly. Yeah. And it comes with a cool added benefit of being able to have a star chart app on your phone and read someone's chart. Just by looking at a map of the sky, kind of like how people did way back in the day when they were first started doing astrology, looking at the sky to figure out their life, looking towards the heavens. Anywho, where were we? Yes, with Saturn retrograde happening, what rewards will you soon be reaping? Let's see here. So that's the space that's here. That's what's coming in. What's coming in for you? Yeah, there's also that eclipse happening, like on August 12th or something. This one wanted to fall. Ooh! Okay, so we have the Two of Cups. We love to see it. We love to see it. And there's that Two of Wands. I was talking about it. Its ears were hot, and now it's made an appearance. Yes. Yes. That it? No, wait, there's more. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. This is crazy, but I like it. I love the vibe. We're rolling with it. Okay, no, there's a lot more. Yeah, Spirit's telling me to make room. But wait, there's more. Interesting. Okay, what else is coming? Oh, the Lovers wants to make an appearance. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, the Lovers wants to make an appearance. The Knight of Pentacles is at the bottom. Slowly but surely, diligently building something. Something's coming into fruition. Oh, and the Ten of Cups wants to make an appearance as well. It's showing itself a little bit. Let's see what we got here. What else is coming in? this one sideways. We'll take it. We love the Six of Wands. Victory, success. And the Queen of Pentacles. Being receptive of wealth and abundance. Feeling like supported and nurtured by what you've built and created. Yeah, sometimes I like to think that the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles are like the same woman. I don't know, it's fun to think about that sometimes. It's killing me that these are still off, but I feel like that's like the message. That's well, maybe not the entire message, but that's like all the cards that are meant to be on the table for you guys. Oh, Ten of Pentacles, or the Ten of Cups in the bottom of the deck, and oh, there's the Lovers poking out again. Also, so like a happily ever after is definitely in store for you. It wants to come through. Yeah, definitely. And this, I keep it vague because I'm reading from multiple people, so this could be in various energies of your areas of your life. But you know, everybody who knows tarot knows that the Two of Cups usually indicates a relationship, but like I said, this could be pertaining to a job. It could be relationships, romance. It could be platonic relationships as well. Maybe you've gotten rid of some toxic friends that like didn't, have your best interests in mind, or maybe they weren't your friends at all because real friends aren't toxic for you. And now it's being replaced with like these new wonderful people coming into your life. They could be arriving in unexpected ways. Oh yeah, going back to the Seven of Swords. There's something happening in the background. Behind the scenes. I thought we were done, but we're not. What's the Seven of Swords talking about? It could also be preventing something from happening. Preventative measures, like just to be safe. Yeah, we'll take it. We've got the Empress at the bottom here. That's like, to me, that's like Queen of Pentacles energy multiplied like tenfold. By like 1,000. With this Two of Swords, that's definitely supposed to go there. With that being there, that feels as though you are not meant to know what this is just yet. Yeah, which is frustrating. It's annoying because I'd like to know. I'd like to tell you. I want to give you a heads up about what's going on. To expect. It might not even really be anything to worry about, or you know what? This is one of those things that you cannot yet know about because how you react or respond to whatever this is affects like the outcome of something in your life. It's one of those annoying fickle fate things. Yeah, that's why that's cut and blocked off. I don't like it though. There's something weird about that I don't like. We also have the Strength card. That's about trusting in spirit. Trusting that you won't be hurt or injured by the lion, whatever that lion is symbolizing for you in your life. It wants to go there. I'm so glad I now have enough like table space to do my cards the way I like. I don't do spreads. The way I lay the cards out adds to my interpretation of them. We have the Moon card. And going back to this, it's adding to the mystery of you're not quite really supposed to know. But the Moon card also makes me think that maybe it's not as bad as you're making it out to be. The Moon can talk about like those deep subconscious fears. But I'm also feeling like this emphasis on trusting your intuition, trusting your gut, which is another thing that the Two of Swords can talk about. I'm hearing like don't trust your eyes, don't trust like what you see, but what do you feel, and go with that. Something might look one way, but it's really another. That's another aspect of the Seven of Swords, is something is deceptive. Interesting. There. This is gonna go there. Moon and the Tower. It's funny because I mentioned the Tower the first time around when I tried to do this reading. And I got the Star, which made me think about the Tower, because the Ten of Swords was also there. But I'm also feeling like this is a different energy. Interesting. We do also have the Four of Wands. That's about like a celebration, a leveling up. Like some sort of a union or a bond of some sort. Something becoming stable, something becoming manifest. Yeah. Let's see what else. That wants to go here. And we're left with the Ten of Cups in my hand here. That happily ever after. That does go really lovely with the Empress. We're going to put this Ten of Cups over here. Let me take another look now that I've rearranged things. Because the way that they're sitting here connected with each other, they might interact in a different way. This also looks like a calendar. So, wow. I've never done that before. Yeah, this very much looks like a calendar. So this could be what you might be able to expect throughout the month of August, like a day by day, play by play. Oh, this is fun. Okay. Give me a moment to feel out the energy. I'll be right back. So something interesting happened while I stepped away. There was a whole lot of ruckus outside while this was paused. And to me, that says that this issue here that I mentioned, as long as you trust your gut and your intuition, you will steer clear of it. Yeah, it's like just let spirit kind of put you on autopilot, and you will steer clear of whatever this is. I recommend, if you are not already meditating, to start and or resume. I pause and take little breaks from meditation from time to time, so that might also be a helpful mention for myself. Let's see, how many do we have here? We've got 8 and 3, 24. That's almost the entire month. So if we read this like a calendar with like just a vague understanding, you're going to start out the month inspired and excited. Something new. You've got this new spark to do things. You're going to feel very contented as you pursue this spark and try to make it manifest into something. You are going to feel so confident about something that you're going to move away from something that was not fulfilling you. And then, I'm actually going to get a pointer here. And then you're with the Ace of Swords. You're going to learn something. I heard like an announcement. Swords, because it's about the mind, for me, this is like information. You're going to get some big piece of news that will lead to some sort of union or bond. It could be with a person or just some sort of new partnership, something congealing together. That's an awful word, but things coming together to make something new and wonderful. Then followed by something unexpected, but not necessarily something that you have to fear or be concerned about, because there is this leveling up that is happening thereafter. Moving on more into the month, you will be mentally moving away from something that, again, was, no longer serving you, or something that was dragging you down, something that was preventing you from hearing, like, spreading your wings and flying or whatever. Interestingly enough, though, you are going to move into something kind of heavy. It could be, with these two together for reading this, like a calendar or something, you're going to shift. I'm hearing you're going to be doing way too much to prevent something from happening. And you don't even need to be doing all that. It's like you're doing the most for something where it's more beneficial for you to be passive than take an active stance concerning whatever this is. It's like don't fight, just let it go, let it pass. This brings me back to when I misspoke and I had called, which one is that? Yes, I called this the Seven of Wands, I believe. There So that energy is coming through, and there is something that you are going to want to fight. But the interesting thing about the Seven of Wands is that you cannot see what the man on top of the hill is defending himself from. And that can show that fighting is unnecessary, and you might just end up looking kind of foolish. Because for all we know, the sticks could just be kind of standing there. He'd be having like a Don Quixote moment, for all we know. And there isn't really actually anything there. There's just sticks in the ground minding their business. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting here from these three together. The Six of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. It is best to be passive and just sit still, let this pass you by. Yeah, I'm even thinking about, so I grew up in a Baptist church, and communion, they take it very seriously. You can't have it unless you've been baptized. I don't know how other branches or denominations of Christendom do this, but there's like this thing that they made you recite when I was a youngling, still having to be, in church, forced to go. And when they were passing the plates by, with like the broken crackers and the grape juice, it was like, if you, I can't remember it now except just the let this plate pass you by. It's like if you're not pure of heart, or you don't have the correct and proper like convictions, consuming the symbolic, like blood and body or whatever, will damn you to hell rather than cleanse you. So again, rather than engaging in whatever this is, just let the moment pass. You are meant to. It's like when something crazy happens somewhere. Like say you're out and about, the club. Why not the club? Sure. And like a fight breaks out, and it has nothing to do with you. So you just, you know, stay to the side, or you move out of the way, or like you leave, because say if you were to get involved, then that could lead to you, spending a night in jail or something for something that did not even involve you. I know I'm really, really going off on a tangent, and I'm making this like really convoluted, but the fact that I cannot put this down, that this is coming through so strong, it's like a thorn in my side. It's very imperative for you all to know that this thing that might happen in the middle of the month for you, just based on how I've got this calendar spread going here, I want to say like the second-ish week of August, there's going to be something that's going to happen. It's going to be a big deal, but it need not concern you. Let this moment pass you by. Do not interact. Let it go. Let go and let God. um, I think that's it. I think yeah. Okay. Because otherwise I'm just going to keep going in circles about it, but I think that's just meant to highlight how imperative that is for you. Be calm. And the Six of Swords, it can be about moving on to calmer waters. Yeah. It's a real funky hiccup in your month there. Moving on. If you heed my warning and you follow your gut and your intuition, and you just let this pass you by, keep hearing that, let this moment pass you by, you will be victorious. There will be success, celebration, all that jazz. Woo, you made it. Awesome. Cool. Great. Someone's gonna, I don't want to cuss, but someone's really gonna step in it. Someone's gonna just like mess their own ish up. I just heard that. Someone's gonna myth their own ish up. Yeah. So you are going to be rewarded for trusting in your intuition. Yeah. You can bask in the glory and the ambiance of overcoming this cluster junk over here. With the Page of Swords. Yeah, like new inspiration to see what else is going to come forward for you. Yeah, I love that. Okay, thank goodness I kept going. Yes, this was rough. I can't get over how rough that was. Um, but it was important. That's why Spirit was highlighting it. Then, like this last, home stretch of the month is going to be fabulous. You're going to be like elated. It's going to feel wonderful. There could be some sort of offer presenting itself to you. I'm hearing don't block yourself off. Let your cup be filled. This could even be 2 offers coming in for you. 2 separate things coming in for you. And you might have to make a decision or a choice. But I'm hearing like don't block yourself off from whatever this is. I almost want to say love. Like don't cut yourself off from love. Interesting. That might be important for some of you, especially with this rose quartz sphere. Interesting. You can start making plans with whatever these offers are. We do have 2 twos sitting here. Oh, we got 3 twos. Something is going to make you concerned, worried, anxious. Perhaps one of these offers is going to stress you out a little bit. But do not fret. Do not worry, my dear. Everything will be all right. It's going to lead to some wonderful things, and it's going to propel you off into the next month, and it's going to feel wonderful. The other caveat before I close y'all out is the 6 of Cups wants to poke out. There's that darn 10 of Swords that I was talking about earlier that showed up in my first attempt at doing a reading. And most of all, we have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So generally, this is just like this abundant potential, this, the energy here of the month. In some decks, the Empress is pregnant. So there's just a lot of potential here for things to grow and be wonderful, awesome, and abundant. Okay, pile 1. I know I have really talked your ear off, guys. But yeah, that is what you can expect for the month of August for you. All right, take care. Love and light.